the country's on fire. Half the country's got some fucking snow, apparently. Half the country's boiling alive. And I don't even know what's happening on the East Coast. Welcome to GuESPers, your only respite from the hell of the world. Just kidding, no respite here. We all suffer. We all suffer. This is the comedy podcast where Alex
and Mason
try to strengthen our relationship by learning to read each other's minds, but we're having a lot of audio issues, so this episode might be a little quiet, but we're doing our best.
Yup.
And there's only one rule on this podcast, and it is no copyrighted material. And to prep our minds for the mind reading, we will begin by mind melding. It's a process in which we count down and then shout things and try to converge on an equal psychic wave in which we can use to read each other's minds more accurately throughout the podcast.
Out the podcast.
Out the pussy rapping like this. Okay.
Whoa, WAP?
Yeah, sure. Alright, I'm gonna start the countdown. 3,
2,
1. Deodorant.
Convertible.
It is hot enough. Wait, we're not supposed to talk about it. By the way, we're not supposed to talk about it. It infects the waves. Alright.
What was yours? Wind?
Deodorant.
Deodorant.
Wind? That doesn't even have the same number of syllables as deodorant.
I couldn't remember.
That's a good precedent we've set. Alright. 3,
2,
1.
1. Odor.
Highway. All right. 3,
2,
1.
1. Roadkill.
I just said road. Road.
You're half synced, I guess.
I guess.
That was half of what I said.
You know, I didn't want to say road, if I'm being totally honest.
What
I wanted to say highway, but...
Again?
You said road, and so my brain was like, a road is a highway. And then my road came out of my mouth, and I was like, why?
You were gonna say highway again. You said highway for your second
no, I
thing.
didn't. I said deodorant, and then I said...
Highway.
Did I really say highway?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm the one who forgot what just happened.
You're the one who's got egg all over your face.
What the fuck? You're the one with the freaking omelet, you dungo.
You have an omelet?
You're the Dunkaroo kangaroo. Fuck you. Went out of business for like 7 years, came back. Fuck you. Go dunk in your marshmallow
7
fluff.
years.
I don't know. That was an arbitrary number that I pulled out of my butt.
Okay.
Alright, so the mind meld went great. What the fuck, Mason? Convertible odor and then roadkill?
Yeah.
What are you putting the deodorant on? The skunk outside on the ground?
Well, no, it was... So, obviously, that first round, we basically just flipped, because you said highway and I said odor, so we just
I was trying to, like, go together.
How is deodorant and
Because if you're in a convertible, and it's a sunny, hot day, then of course you're gonna need deodorant. You're gonna be stinky. I don't care how fast you're driving. You're gonna sweat.
And mine was, so I said, I don't even remember what my first word was. Convertible.
I just said, wow, this is not going well.
I went convertible, and then I went odor.
Odor eliminator. OxyClean.
And, I don't know where I was going with odor. I was just like, odor's close to deodorant, and I didn't have time to think about how the two connected. And then I was like, alright, so we said odor and highway, and what stinks that's normally on the side of the highway, roadkill.
Okay, that's a really good thought process.
Bless you, you're allergic to my bad thoughts.
I just said I was complimenting you when I sneezed, so if anything, I'm allergic to complimenting you. Here, let me try. You have beautiful eyes. No, it was fake. I think Mason was waiting for something bigger because there was a lot of anticipation on his face and a lot of sadness for a moment because it wasn't that big of a night. I don't know. Alright, so now it's time for everybody's favorite part of the podcast where I come up with an arbitrary question to decide who goes first. And that question is, who is the last person Who saw the word the?
Who saw it?
Yeah, see the.
Did any of the characters say the in
No, you
dash?
have to see the.
See the. That's what I'm saying. We were playing the game. There were subtitles. Did anybody say the?
Did you write the while you were journaling? I read the in one of the final posts I was reading when I was talking to my mom about. What was I talking to my mom about? Church's Chicken's new logo.
Well, then it was you because I journaled before that, and
I don't know what you were doing on your phone.
I was just scrolling through Facebook.
Did you see the word the?
Maybe, but you were talking to your mom while we were setting up.
When you were doing your Fitbit, when you log your water, does it say the?
Not that I saw. It says log some water. And
Oh, okay. Then never mind. It was me, and I'm the swinner. The swinner. I'm the swindle winner.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do it with the psychic waves, and I'm gonna send them to you, and you should receive them and guess what they are. You ready? Are you? Would you say that after 33 episodes that you're a GuESPert?
GuESPer. What about a GuESpert?
Why would we add an X to our name? We're GuESPers.
GuESpert.
I feel like the X really interferes with the ESP pun that's in the middle of our name. Where are you putting the X? After the P?
Yeah. GuESpert.
GuESPert. Alright, Xerxes, calm down. Okay, closing my eyes. Get out of here. I got so many Death Stranding images. It's like I'm rolling through a freaking Rolodex over here.
BT over here.
Fucking BT. No, it's
Fucking
like
Sam
pictures
Porter
of like mule territory with all the orange dots, and it's pictures of like all the kinds of shitty cargo.
Mules.
Fucking donkey horse hybrid pieces of shit. Alright, okay, closing my eyes, getting rid of all the fucking Death Stranding images, and... Okay, I got it!
Alright.
I'm sending it.
You're sending
I said it, I said I'm sending it!
You're sending it?
Sending
Okay,
it.
so let's see here. I'm getting 2 frisbees
Okay.
being thrown in a game of frisbee golf at the same time. It's like extreme disc golf. And they're trying to cut each other off at the pass.
Okay, so I have a question about frisbee golf, and I don't know if I'm just creating a question for myself. When you're playing, is this a bowling situation, right? Where you're like, you don't want to bowl down the lane next to the guy who's also, you know what I mean? You courteously wait for him to bowl, or he waits for you to bowl. I don't know. It's like right hand turn first kind of situation. When you're playing frisbee golf and you're like competitive, like team v teams, do y'all just willy nilly throw? Like, what happens when your discs hit each other?
That doesn't happen.
Or do you have to
because
wait?
It's waiting. It's like golf.
So it is like golf.
Yeah.
Okay.
You throw and then it's like you go.
So what you have described is a discourteous situation in which one team has completely decided to say fuck the rules.
Yeah, it's
or
extreme disc golf.
Both teams have said fuck
Yeah,
the
they
okay,
both
but
have.
if you made golf extreme, it doesn't mean everyone's aiming for the same hole. I don't think
Yeah, it does.
the word extreme to me dictates crazy stunts. You gotta flip your golf cart over a sea of flames to get to hole 5. You know what I mean? So extreme disc golf to me means that you have to disc golf while riding a scooter.
Like parkouring, crazy somersault while you're throwing.
You have to be wearing roller skates and also pole vaulting while playing frisbee.
What's more crazy than at least 5 frisbees all getting thrown around simultaneously towards the same hole?
Wearing handcuffs while playing frisbee golf.
There you go. That could work.
You're handcuffed to... Wait, 3-legged race meets frisbee golf. You're
handcuffed to your
tied to
opponent?
another yes, both of you are throwing frisbees. What if you're both right-handed? What if he's gonna hit the other one with the swing?
Yep.
That's why all the teams have to be rightsies, leftsies, so that they don't interfere with each other's throw. Well, I guess either way you're gonna hit the same radius. If you were making a semicircle moon of throwing, right, with a rightsy and a leftsy, both of you are gonna collide on the swing, on the outward swing.
Well, no, think about it. So if it's a righty and a righty,
Yeah. So.
The left-handed person.
And okay. So assuming me and Mason are gonna demonstrate, so the audio sounds weird. Okay. So I'm a righty. You're a righty. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Wait, are you pretending to be a lefty right now? I said you're a righty, I'm a righty. Let's try the righty situation.
This is my right hand.
I'm the one who has egg on their face. Okay, yes. So this was a scenario I imagined at first. I'm just gonna whack you.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the left, by the way. Mason's on the right. So if I swing, I'm gonna hit you. Cause I gotta like try. Let's 3, 2, 1. Let's throw at the same time. No. Why would you like how I said 3, 2, 1? We're gonna throw at the same time, and I said 3, and Mason just swung his arm out like he was gonna do it.
I was still delayed because I heard 3, 2, 1. Let's go, and I was like, okay.
I said off. That's good. That's good. I appreciate your stamina. All right, throw it normal. You're like being conservative. Also, get up in here. We're tied to each other. Our legs need to be flush. Okay, 3, 2, 1. What are you doing with your left hand?
I'm tied to you.
Our legs are tied.
Oh, our legs are tied.
If our arms were tied, how am I throwing right now?
Because you wouldn't have to hold my hand. We'd be handcuffed.
Why do I have to have the deficit on my throwing hand? I'd rather the deficit be both of our shitty hands. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate the lefty-righty situation.
Okay.
So I'm going to be the right, because I want it to be a moon.
Okay,
You
so
be
I'll
the left. Okay, now both throw. See, we collide.
That's way worse than the righty-righty.
Yeah, so if you put the righty on... Shut up! If you put the righty on the left and the lefty on the right, it means they'll collide in the center. What are we even talking about?
I don't know, we've been on this for a long time.
Shut up! You're the one who brought it up.
You're the one who asked the question.
I just wanted to know why. I wanted to know the rules of Frisbee golf. You answered and then was like, it's extreme. Why is it extreme?
Because they're all going at the same time.
What? That just seems stupid. That's not extreme.
Could you imagine if that was golf and everybody was just playing at the same time? There'd be so many chances for injuries.
That would be super boring. What are you talking about? Why would anyone get injured?
Because they're all standing out there, but there's a guy still at the tee, and he's driving. He's the other guy that's standing down the fairway, still down there trying to hit.
I'm aiming for Adam? What the fuck?
No, you're just hitting it, and if it hits him, it hits him.
No, that's not how that would work. I disagree wholeheartedly.
Alright.
Plus, like I said, the worst thing that's going to happen is your disc is going to hit someone else's disc. And
or your disc's going to hit someone.
They're both just going to fall.
Yeah.
No! It's dumb and I reject your opinion. You were kind of close, but I don't want to give you anything. So we're super wrong.
No,
you were as wrong as possible.
You already said it. It's out in the ether now.
Alright, cool. So you're walking and you see a big crater and you're like, wow, what made this crater? Wait, this isn't a circular crater. This is kind of like an almond-shaped crater. And then you realize, it's an eyeball.
Oh, Jesus. How was I kind of close?
Because you have 2 eyes and 2 eyes are circles, like Frisbees. Huh? It's good.
The lakes you're willing to go to.
Oh, we're trying to read each other's minds. If you can't find fucking similarities, then what are we even doing here? Holding hogs? What the fuck?
I know, but it was just like, you had circles in your image.
That's close. You were the one who made it overly convoluted. Extreme Frisbee golf ass fucking over here.
How is Extreme Frisbee golf any more convoluted than a giant almond-shaped eyeball in the earth?
I don't know. Isle de Senorita. Could be real. Alright, take your turn. Whatever. I'm gonna wait and you can bowl first, you piece of shit.
Could you imagine if we both sent out thoughts at the same time?
Do you want to try it?
Sure. Just this once.
Just this once. I'm gonna wait. Let's do it on the next turn. So
okay.
Take your turn and then we'll do it.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay.
Did you say go? I'm waiting.
No, I was waiting for the image to come to me. Are you having the same
problem?
Yes. And go.
I'm imagining a llama, but it's made out of rope. Rope llama. Like a pile of rope, but it's a llama.
What if I was like, no, I was thinking of an alpaca?
I would punt you off of the bed.
So a rope llama?
Yeah, rope llama.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks. I don't know if he's alive or not. It might be alive. It's kind of chilling. You know, fucking llamas, they stand still sometimes. Can't tell if they're alive. Might be a fake llama. Ever tell you about that Dalmatian in California?
The Dalmatian, probably.
Let me just reject whatever you're gonna be doing here, and I'm just gonna interject.
No, go ahead.
So there's this one house, and it was on the corner of the road where the fucking Blockbuster was. None of this still is here, by the way. All of these things are gone. And it's just nice, like posh, fucking old school mansion.
Whoa.
And it's just at the fucking intersection where there's a fucking
Blockbuster.
a Blockbuster and a fucking Carl's Jr. and then like a gas station. Like that's it's and then there's like a strip mall. This is like a busy intersection.
And so you're saying that this mansion's gone too. This mansion's not there
Yeah,
anymore.
the mansion's I think is gone too.
Whoa.
I can't really remember. It's been a while. Blockbuster's definitely gone. It's like a CVS now. But anyway, and so we would drive by this fucking house all the time. So they had this Dalmatian statue, I thought, in the front of their house, and it would sit on their porch and just stare at the traffic. And this is a fucking heavy intersection. This is busy as hell. We're right near the highway, like boom. And so every day I'd admire this dog and be like, this dog's so cool. And then like I came, and like I'm talking forever, years I assume, nothing. And then one day we drive through the intersection. I'm like, Mom, and she's like, yep. And I'm like, the Dalmatian's lying down. And she's like, it's what? So she looked at it. It was a real dog.
Oh
the
my
whole
God.
time, it had been a real alive dog that just happened to sit in the exact same spot in the same position every single time we drove by it. And it was really imprinted in my mind because there's a fucking episode of Rugrats where Dee Dee goes on the game show and the only thing she wins is a golden Dalmatian statue. And so I would always be like, that's their golden Dalmatian statue, even though it was just a dog. But it was a real fucking dog.
That's crazy.
What was really good is Mom also thought it was a statue and was also like, holy shit, that's a dog.
Oh my God.
How'd the dog do that? Dog got a fucking marker like he's in a movie. Sits in the same fucking spot every day.
And sits still enough.
Still enough that I never saw him move.
Oh my God.
Fucking crazy. What was your image? Was it rope llama?
No, it was not rope llama.
Why not?
But you were very close.
Yes. Rope, yes.
Because
yes.
it was not rope, not llama.
I mean, there's only two fucking objects in my thought, so
it was a lightning bear. It was like lightning strikes and there's bear.
Whatever. Is it the lightning bear, rope llama, and fucking crystal fox from like 50 episodes ago?
Oh God, the crystal fox
can all be best friends. And then I think there was like a peacock at some point. I don't know. There's a lot of animals.
I remember there being peacock jail.
Yeah.
I think that was like a peacock in a jail cell or the jail cell peacock.
Oh, I thought I did one where I was like a peacock. Whatever, it's okay. It's not a big deal. We
do
can look at the guest
animals a lot.
list.
We got puppy and a
I
hazmat
wrote down all
suit.
these fucking guest lists. Fucking whatever. What?
We do animals made out of things that aren't what they're normally made out of.
Cause it's cool, fool.
Yeah.
A bear, fucking Ursa Lightning over here.
Yeah, Ursa Lightning.
Lightning Bear Quinga. That's what you made.
Lightning Berquinga?
Yeah. Bear Quinga.
Bear
You have to
Quinga.
accentuate the fact that it's a bear.
Ryan Bergara mixed with Lightning McQueen mixed
and also
with a bear.
Where does the bear go, right? So we've seen the image of like his eyes as Lightning McQueen's eyes.
Yeah, where does the bear go? Does he have like a bear nose?
I'm imagining like instead of tires, it's just bear legs. Good or bad? Good?
Or maybe it's just that head,
Mm-hmm.
the Lightning Berquinga head, just with a bear body.
Oh my God, I don't. Does it still need gas? Does it still have windshield wipers?
It's got like a gas tank like right on the side of the butt.
It's like a big steel plate for like the gas tank.
Mm-hmm.
Like why? This just seems not very functional. This bear uses fossil fuels. Like what the fuck? Alright, Mason, we're gonna go totally off script now. We're gonna try to think thoughts at the same time. We're trying to guess at the same time. We're fucking playing your version of extreme frisbee golf with extreme mind reading. You ready to flip off a cliff?
Yeah, I'm ready to flip off a cliff.
Okay. Conjure image together.
We're conjuring. And I have one.
Okay, I have my image. And now open your mind to receive the image, and also hold your image steady.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Cliffside covered in diamonds.
I didn't have time to
Say it. Hurry. Say it. Hurry.
Okay. All right.
TikTok.
Yours is somebody's shoved a churro into the spirals of the notebook like you would do a pencil.
Oh, that's a thin churro. Like,
maybe it's a big notebook.
That'd have to be a really big notebook. I just want to clarify, these aren't like mined diamonds. These are like the strings of diamonds on a fucking chandelier, like being dripped off the cliffside for no reason.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks. Did I nail it?
No, mine was a regular sized brick being thrown at like a billboard, but like one of those like steel like whatever's.
Steel brick?
No, there was a regular brick being thrown at like a metal sign, I guess, is basically what I'm trying to say.
Oh, so not a billboard.
Yeah, not
We're
a
talking
billboard.
like one of those highway signs, or like maybe those roadway signs that say like next turn left.
Yeah, and a kid just throws it, and when it hits the sign, it literally just like punches through.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
like with the force of a tornado.
Yeah.
Mine was a flaming baseball hurtling towards a tiny bunny who's in a little catcher's outfit, and he looks like a regular bunny, and you're like, no, the bunny's gonna die! And then at the last second, he just like lifts his foot, and then he's got the big old catcher's mitt on it, and he just catches it like a boss.
That's pretty cool. So our images themselves were like kind of close to. They were like inverses of each other.
What are you talking about?
It was
Churro
like,
notebook? Is that
no. Our actual images, not our guesses.
Oh, the throwing. Oh, I see what
there
you're
was
talking
something.
about.
There was something
Being hurtling at something.
and something unexpected happens.
Yeah. Although I think it's not as unexpected to think that a brick might go through a sign.
When a kid just like
When
chucks it with like a normal
okay, maybe
speed.
like a toddler.
No, I was thinking like a 7-year-old kid.
No, come on, Timmy Tutu, Timmy Terrible Twos.
Timmy Terrible Twos.
Yeah, Timmy Terrible Twos.
Timmy Terrible Twos.
Timmy Terrible.
Timmy Terry Tubble Toot Twos.
Timbo D. Timpson.
Timbo T. Tabba Baba Bimson.
Timbo Turtleneck Cheesecake. What he throws
Tim-
to the brick.
Timbo Trombone Biscuit.
Tickle Monster Chainsaw Turbo.
Tickle Monster Chainsaw Turbo. All right, 2000s off-brand Cartoon Network show.
Oh man, fuck you. That's definitely just like the newest album by Beck. Okay, chill out. All right, Superman 14 Awesome Go or whatever. Anyway,
Pig Goat Banana Cricket. Hyper Super Fighting Monkey Team Robots Go or whatever it was called.
Super Hyper Force Team. Fuck.
There was monkey and robots are both in there.
Whatever.
Super Robot Monkey Team
Hyper
Hyperforce
Force Go. Yes. We both helped each other get it. Like, you named part of it, I named the other half, and then together we were like, boom. Anyway, when Timmy Terrible Twos throws his fucking brick at the sign, you don't think he's gonna fucking make a dent.
You don't think it's gonna... You wouldn't expect the fucking brick to punch through it like a hole punch, like...
What did you say, a 7-year-old? Even if a 7-year-old chucked a brick at a sign, the fact that he got the distance to get up on one of those highway signs, those have a clearance of at least 30 plus feet, so that the semi-trucks can fit under them. So, like, he's gonna go fucking Major League Baseball pro. 2, the fact that he threw it with enough velocity of a fucking tornado to burst through the other side. Like, holy shit.
That's what I'm saying. It was like the inverse. Like, a tiny brick getting tossed at a big sign and it like punching through unexpectedly, and a big old baseball getting tossed at a tiny little rabbit.
Very important. On
and the
fire.
rabbit just catches it like it's nothing. It's like the opposite of what happened in mine.
I don't know if it's the opposite, but I agree that they're very similar. At least I think we can all agree that we should never do that again. Trying to juggle that many images was a fucking nightmare.
It was so difficult. I really never want to do it again.
Let's never, ever, ever do that again. Alright, I go next, I guess. Okay, I got it, and I'm gonna yawn through the whole thing. Get it, doggy. I threw the stick.
Oh, okay. You're
doing a bit.
Visualizing that I need to guess now.
I'm throwing you a bone, literally and metaphorically.
Okay, so imagine
by John Lemon.
No, a curling match.
Which one's curling?
That's the one with the discs on the ice and the brooms.
Cool.
So imagine a curling match, but instead of brooms, they are mops.
And all the ice has melted.
They're just cleaning. No, I'm just kidding. No, and then instead of the pucks,
they're
donuts.
Big soaps.
Big soaps?
Yeah, because they're mopping.
That's mops and donuts.
They're just donuts? Oh, why are you ruining the donuts with the mops?
Well, what if they're fake donuts? What if they're like just donut shaped like things?
I guess it's okay. Do they have sprinkles, like fake sprinkles?
Yeah.
Or real sprinkles? I don't care. You can do whatever.
No, they're fake sprinkles. Why would you waste sprinkles like that? Are you gonna get mad about like?
I don't know. I wanted to encase my donut from Donut Time in resin, so.
Well, that's true.
God,
but that's
I always regret that
amazing.
I wasn't able to do that. Sucks so much.
Well, that just means we'll have to take some resin with us to London next time we go.
Hit up the fucking tech store, buy resin in London, make a resin donut.
While we're there, and then just bring it back.
Oh man, there's also a Donut Time in Australia, so if we
There's
ever
a
went
donut
to
time in Australia?
I think that's where they originated. And they moved to London.
Well, if you ever want to sit through that flight.
I don't. Yeah. Good times. I follow them on Instagram. It's a hootenanny. They post a whole lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I miss it.
And it's the London one? It's the London location?
Yeah, well, it represents all of Donut Time UK.
Okay.
What was your curling donuts maps? I'm gonna go with a big fat
No,
not at all. Not even kind of. Alright, so imagine. Imagine, by John Lemon, the Eiffel Tower, which is a real structure. I don't really know what you need to imagine it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a mecha, and you're like, oh, sweet. And then it mechas into just another Eiffel Tower, but now it has arms and legs. But it does like a really convoluted switch out process where it's like, and it just turns into another Eiffel Tower.
But it just looks exactly the same. It just now has arms and legs.
and a beret.
I'm imagining, instead of like mech arms and legs, like just human arms and legs.
Oh God, no, they're metal. That's scary, and I don't like it. Wait, okay, so do you stick with the French stereotype that it's like a woman in a red heel with like a thigh-high fishnets? You know what I mean?
Is that a stereotype?
I don't know, maybe. It seems like a stereotype that'd be like a French thing, you know what I mean? Or is it just like a big bara beef leg?
Oh, it's a big bara beef leg.
Yeah, no, it's definitely metal. I don't really want it to, I mean, I wouldn't have wanted it to be the same. It was going to be no regardless, but I just wanted to cover my bases to see, like, are we doing hyper feminine, hyper masculine? We could do an androgynous leg. I don't care.
Can he eat baguettes?
Who said he was a man? He's a robot.
Can they eat baguettes?
No, but I bet he swings one. You know that scene from
yeah.
Pacific Rim 1 where he takes the tanker ship and swings it like a baseball bat? Or was that in 2?
I mean, I don't know. I've never seen 2. Have you seen 2?
No, but is that scene in 1?
I mean, that sounds familiar, so I'm gonna go with yes,
It
considering.
was also in the trailer of whatever
Okay.
movie it was in. Whatever one that it's in, it does that, but it's a baguette, real big baguette, real stale.
That's
I'm talking
awesome.
rock hard. I'm talking it's gonna crack Mojo Jojo's brain open.
Whoa.
Did you get that reference?
No.
You know what? Mojo Jojo's trying to get groceries, and the Powerpuff Girls beat the shit out of him with his groceries, but it was just with a baguette. And also, there's a scene where like he gets a baguette and he beats the shit out of a shopkeep. It's like a whole thing.
Whoa.
People really hitting other people with bread. Did you hear about the Timmy Turner Beef Man conspiracy?
Timmy Turner Beef Man?
I can't remember the names or the details, but this one person like obsessively was like, you know what there is a lot of in Timmy Turner, in Fairly Odd Parents.
In Timmy Turner.
There's a lot of hyper fucking jacked men with like really tiny waists, but just fucking stacked up top. And so someone broke it down, and they were like, for this many episodes, that there was this weird super buff dude either in the background as a central character, or Timmy himself is transformed into a hyper muscular man. And they were like, and if you look at that, 40% of those episodes were directly storyboarded by this specific person. And for all the other episodes, they were a supervising producer on those episodes. So that one person had a hand in every single one of those episodes. And he's also credited as being the person who, like, led the charge on, like, Jorgen von Strangle.
I was going to say, did they create Jorgen von Strangle?
Well, not create, because I'm pretty sure Butch Hard Man, Stupid Man fucking did that. But, like, in the Crimson Chin, he headed those episodes. And then there was, like, one other one.
Crash
like,
Nebula?
I don't know. But Crash Nebula is literally just a space palette swap of Crimson Chin. But either way. And so, yeah, there was like, can you please stop exposing the fetishes of cartoonists? And it's like, why you gotta put your fetish in the cartoon in the first place? Yeah. Should be exposed. Don't put your weird fetish in fucking kids' cartoons, you weird weirdo.
I'm not saying, and this isn't to say that, like, people who make children's cartoons can't have fetishes. Everybody's got a fetish. Everybody's got something, you know?
You just don't have to put all those feet in iCarly, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't have to put all those feet in iCarly, Dan Schneider.
I see you with the fucking foot logo, fucking Nickelodeon's foot logo.
This isn't fucking
R-rated
Quentin Tarantino movie. Hell yeah.
Tarantino. I think you heard me go
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino.
Because, like, is it weird that Quentin Tarantino puts a lot of feet in his movies? Maybe. But that's also
kind of
like
grown to expect it.
But, like, that's also an R-rated movie that isn't meant for literal children.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's still weird, though.
Yeah, it's still weird. Why so many fucking, like, cartoon creators have to, like, turn out to
perverts
be
and pedophiles?
Perverts, pedophiles.
I don't know. I really wish they'd stop, though.
Fucking, what was it? Skylar Page. Fucking...
well, he was sexual. I don't think, was he a pedophile?
No, he wasn't when he was a
Yeah,
pervert.
he's a pervert.
Yeah, Skylar Page. Fucking the guy who did Ren and Stimpy, whatever his name is.
Okay, wait. Okay. Where... because those are all sexual abusers, sexual harassers. You know what I mean? Is that inherently a pervert?
I guess not, but the guy who did Ren and Stimpy was a
pedophile. He was a pedophile, yes.
Yeah. Butch Hartman, I don't think he's a pedophile, but he is definitely, like, a horrible person.
Yeah, he's just a dick.
So maybe they're not all pedophiles, but there's a lot of them that
not
have
all perverts.
Not all perverts, but they have all definitely been exposed as horrible people, or a lot of them have been horrible people.
Dictates a pervert? Is it just like somebody like a flasher? I mean, a flasher's a pervert. But if you get flashed by someone, is that sexual harassment? I guess it is sexual harassment.
Yeah, it's sexual harassment for sure.
Because you can't consent to the flashing.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I guess I had a different conception. Like, pervert's still bad, obviously, but I guess I had a different conception of what a pervert was.
Well, here's the thing: pervert isn't necessarily bad, because it just means
it can definitely be bad, though.
It can be bad, but, like,
I don't know, I feel like anime has softened me to perverts, but in a bad way. Like, I don't want that. Perv pandering. I don't like it.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, I don't know, because...
Are there any in American cartoons perverted hound dogs that are seen as like comedically acceptable in
American cartoons.
yeah. I mean, yeah, and like
Are we talking like? Because if we're talking like,
Family Guy, is that what you're thinking? Like,
well, just like Family Guy, The Simpsons, pretty much any fucking chef from South Park. Chef's a pervert.
I guess that's true. What about so like they'll ding that down to like kids cartoons like Crayon Shin-Chan, you know what I mean? Like showing his butt and his dad's a huge pervert, right? So like
Yeah.
that's a kids cartoon. Is there anyone like that in kids cartoons that you can think of?
Kids cartoons? Not that I could. I mean, Johnny Bravo, I guess, but like,
You can throw it all the way back to like fucking Johnny Bravo is a great example. I had to stop and come back for you for that one because that was a good example. They always paint them as like the suave, debonair. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like a good like we could roll all the way back to fucking Happy Days. The Fonz was a ladies' man. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. But the joke, but with the Fonz, like he was painted as a ladies' man, and he like was, and it was like
Yeah.
painted as like the girls actually did. But at least the joke in Johnny Bravo is that this guy is a giant dingus that like
and gets constantly like suckered down for
Yeah.
it. And in one of those episodes gets turned into a girl and it's like, I hate this. And it's like, yeah, but then he doesn't change.
yeah.
QBUGB. Alright, do you want to go, man?
God, is it my turn?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Did it? Yeah, Mecca Eiffel Tower.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right.
EFFIEL Tower.
E
Yeah, I know. It's spelled wrong. It's on purpose.
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower. Activate Eiffel Tower.
All right. And go.
It's a sea urchin, but it's made out of sticks and mud, but it's still really sharp. Like someone sharpened the sticks and made like what looks exactly like a sea urchin, but it's like
Oh, that sounds horrible.
a murder weapon, basically. You throw if you can get your hands on it long enough to throw it at somebody, it would definitely impale them.
but it might impale your hand first.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you gotta wear special gloves while wielding this weapon.
That's really funny.
Thank you.
And I always thought so. Like whenever I thought of sea urchins, I always thought of those sea mines. Those like things that are like chained to the bottom and they like float with the spikes.
like in Finding Nemo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you ever play the Finding Nemo game?
I played the demo.
There's a scene where you're like running away from Bruce, and they put just a metric fuck ton of those mines out on a big open platform.
I've seen that part,
And you
yeah.
have to like navigate between the mines, and it's basically impossible because you will bump into that game is hard as shit, so hard.
It sounds hard. A lot of those old, like, did you ever play the Toy Story 2 Game Boy game?
Yes, of course I did.
Oh
It was
my
fantastic
God,
and
it was
impossible.
So hard.
You know how many times I jumped as Buzz Lightyear to like jump to the next like platform and he just like didn't, and I'm like, what? Just jump, you stupid plastic spaceman.
Yeah, it's so difficult. So difficult. Yeah. No.
Oh,
You're wrong.
close?
No, I was thinking,
What do you mean?
gotta throw at least one in every episode.
I know, I feel like I'm forcing it now. Maybe I should let it come naturally.
Yeah, let it come naturally.
Okay.
That's what you did for the first, like, 30 episodes.
Alright, Earl McDuck, just take your turn.
Earl McDuck.
Tell me what you thought.
It was a chessboard, but all the chess pieces were different types of sandwiches, like subs and heroes. And
What's the king?
the king
What is the piece of shit sandwich that can only move one space in any given turn?
the hoagie.
A hoagie?
Yeah.
What kind of hoagie?
I don't know. I'm thinking just like whatever, like you're just.
What's a queen that can move a bunch of different spaces like all the other players?
The queen. What would the queen of sandwiches be? probably a fucking classic ass like Italian sub.
Okay, and so what are pawns? What is the
PB&Js.
P-
I can just answer that.
what are the horses?
The horses?
Yeah.
Heroes.
Here.
Like
Okay. What are the
GYRs.
castles?
Knights and rooks, I believe.
Whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
The rooks. What would a rook be? A Reuben. Rooks are Reubens.
Reuben. What are the? That's it, I think.
No, there's one more.
The castle. The tower.
The tower. Yeah, it's a tower. Bishop.
The bishop.
The
Whatever.
bishops. What's a piece of shit bastard that would only move diagonally for as long as he'd want to?
Why are the sandwiches boys?
They'd want to. I don't know.
Stop gendering
You're
my
right. That's
plastic
shitty.
pieces that don't mean anything.
Oh, come on. I only need one more kind of sandwich.
Did you just fart?
Let's cut that out.
No, I'm leaving it in. You gotta deal with the repercussions of your butt.
Okay.
You should have seen Mason's face, audience. His eyes got huge, and he looked at me like, "Did I do that?" Stop dodging the question with your butt and with your mind, and tell me what
boy.
a po' boy.
Yeah, it's a po' boy.
A shrimp po' boy?
Yeah, sure.
Lobster po' boy?
It's just a seafood medley po' boy.
Scallop po' boy. That sounds gross. I don't like
It does
that.
sounds gross.
Oyster po' boy.
No,
Getting
that
worse.
sounds even worse.
Yeah. Well, are we done? Do we do more?
I don't know. How long have we been going for?
I genuinely could not tell you.
I feel like we need to do another round. I don't.
But then it would be uneven.
What are you talking about?
Because I went first.
Yeah, that's why I said another round.
Oh, both of us.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go fast.
Go fast.
Go fast. Gotta go fast like Sonic. That's what Sonic does. Okay, close my eyes, setting in the image, and yeah, wait, and go.
Okay. Pizza Light Bright.
Oh, you're so close.
Yeah.
I'm imagining one of those like submarine sonar boards, and when it goes like beep, and it like starts to cross the screen, what you see on the like image of the sonar board is like a tiny like the game Battleship.
Oh my god.
Instead of like the little, it looks like the pegs with everything.
That's
It has
really
little pegs
funny.
and everything. Yeah. So that was close. Pizza Light Bright. Pizza Light Bright. Oh, Pizza Light Bright.
Now, there is, I can't remember if it's an old show or if it's in a movie or something, but there is a piece of media that your sonar thing reminded me of, where they were trying to they told the person that was like a game.
Whoa, I don't know what you're
I
talking
think it might have been in Jimmy Neutron.
Really?
It was Carl. Carl was like, I've been playing this game over here, and this dot keeps getting closer to the line, or something like that. And they were underwater. It was the salt underwater taffy episode.
Yes, I do remember that.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Carl, you're supposed to be manning the sonar.
Yeah, and he thought it was a game.
He thought it was a game, but it's like he had no buttons or controls. I don't really know why he thought that.
It was the giant squid, and then they put a fish cracker on the stupid voice thing, and
so that they
somehow
could speak squid. Yeah, because it was made with 100% squid, and Sean, I can't remember how to say his name. Sheen had been eating them the whole time. Yeah, I remember that.
Emilio Sheen, Charlie
Estevez. Yeah.
I was gonna say what I wanted to say was Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez.
That's pretty funny.
But no, it came out backwards.
Ultraman is just the Crash Nebula of the Jimmy Neutron universe.
Ultraman.
That's my hot take. Hot take.
Shit.
Hot take. All right, Mason, go, 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 go! Ding, 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 ding! That's your guard filling up with gas.
Okay. All right. What do we got here? here. Let's look, let's think, let's think, and... Shit. Go!
Clown child firefighter.
Clam child firefighter.
That's not what I said.
What did you say?
Clown child firefighter.
I can't tell if that's scary or adorable.
Yes, the building's on fire, and they're like, time to go! Get him, Simmons! And it's just like a small
Simmons?
No, you call firefighters by their
What kind of child or clown name is that?
Focus. 1, you name other firefighters by their last names. 2, maybe his first name is Funny Pants. Oh wait, I think maybe it's a girl. Funny Pants also.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
Funny Pants Simmons. You telling me that's not fucking great? Simmons go, and then it's like a small little girl, and she's in a fucking full clown outfit, and she just like starts going up the ladder, and each step is like honk, 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 because her shoes honk, and then she goes up and she points her flower at the water and sprays.
That's good. Does she have one of those like seltzer like bottles that they like? Shh.
No, she's got the flower. She
doesn't have both.
Yeah, and then she tries to grab the fire hose and it just keeps coming. And they're like, Simmons, put the fire out already. So, did I nail it? Yes, obviously.
What was my image even? Man?
No, you thought of it. Can you answer me one question?
Yeah.
Was that scary or funny? Because you laughed.
It was really funny.
So if you were in the burning building watching this happen...
No, I wouldn't think it was funny.
What if you were a guy who was like operating the fire hose? Simmons, I don't know where she gets all that hose from. I'm the one who set it up. It's only 90 feet long. He's just down there like, Simmons, you son of a bitch. Got him again.
Oh my god.
What was your image? I'm biding time for you.
My image was a bunch of fucking stepping stones leading across a quicksand sea, but the quicksand is sprinkles.
I thought for sure you were going to say Sprite. And I'm like, why don't I want to jump in that sweet, refreshing beverage?
Oh, now why wouldn't you want to jump in the quicksand sea of
sprinkles? Well,
sprinkles?
because I'm going to sink to the bottom until my untimely doom.
You don't think you could eat your way out?
No, because it's all around me, and if it has the same properties as quicksand, I'm going to just fucking sink.
Just eat the sprinkles.
I can't eat that. No human being could eat that many sprinkles that fast. You're drowning, you fool. It's quicksand. Quick sprinkles. Quicks and sprinkles. I can't come up with a hybrid name for sand and sprinkles. Sinkles.
Sinkles?
Yeah, there you go. And it dictates what's happening. And on that note, I think it's time to come sweep it up. And I'm going to condense this. I feel like if we're telling people to listen to the podcast, they're already listening to the podcast. So I vote right now that we should get that part out of here. Sound good?
So we shouldn't mention...
that it's on other because fucking, of course it is. They probably found it on the medium they want to listen to it on.
It's true.
Alright, so bearing that in mind, hey, if you're on Apple Podcasts, rate us 5 stars, leave a comment. It's the only way people can find our show. It would be really great if you could do that. If you're on YouTube, leave a comment. It'll bump it up. I don't know, maybe recommend it to people. And Mason, why don't you do some?
And not that the notifications matter anymore because they took that feature away. You could still subscribe to the channel if you want. That would be really nice.
Yeah, if you want to see your subscriptions, it's on the left-hand tab of the YouTube.
Yep.
I don't know where it is on the app.
It's at the bottom.
Mason, go.
And if you want to... DePiglio chasing me like a badass. If you want to see the guest lists that we put up every week, you can visit our Tumblr at GuESPers.tumblr.com, correct?
Yes, it also has episode corrections in which maybe you'll find out the rules to Frisbee golf, like I will.
Yes, exactly. And then also, you can follow us on Twitter at at GuESPers podcast for updates and weekly 5-minute memes made by Alex.
Takes 5 minutes. This week's took less than 3 minutes, and I just photoshopped the clip art zebra that comes with Microsoft Paint. I hope that's legal. I don't actually know if it is.
We'll see.
We'll see. Alright, well, thank you for listening, and I hope you come back. And Mason, take us out of here.
We didn't get anything right today, but we sure had a lot of fun.
Lightning Berkwinga.
This is where they're guessing.